The other day, it was a couple of days ago, I just had one of those days where things just, nothing was going really all that smoothly. And I just had thoughts of stress and anxiety, and things were just, I just couldn't focus, and my mood was getting really just negative, really in a negative space in general. So I was getting tired of it. I was getting tired of, like, oh, come on, but my thoughts and my mind just kept going and going and going. And you know how it takes you places where you just really shouldn't be? So I picked up my flute. I said, okay, I'm going to play a little bit. And it was amazing. I played for a little bit, and I was paying attention. After a little while, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not having those thoughts. I mean, my mind is sort of cleared. My thoughts are off to the side because I was paying attention to just listening to the sound I was creating, the melody I was creating, the feeling I was creating. And I got very excited about the fact that, oh my gosh, this is a great tool because it calms the thoughts, it calms the mind. And I played for quite a while, and just to kind of get some ease. Well, it was a great relief for me. But as we can expect, things are not always going to go smoothly and not going to go away immediately. And so the thoughts come back, the mind comes back, the stress comes back, the anxiety comes back. And so late that afternoon, that evening actually, I decided to take the dogs for a walk. And I thought, sometimes me getting out into nature, it really helps. So when I was going for a walk, I went ahead and plugged in my my earbuds, and I put on some music that I really like. For me, that's uplifting. Even though my thoughts were still all over the place, putting me in a mood and putting me in a lot of just in a state of stress. But listening to the music, I had that same experience. I was absorbed by the music because I really liked it, and it filled me. It filled my mind, and it filled my head, and it really was uplifting. And my thoughts and my mind went off to the side. I was just focused in on the beauty of the music. And I realized, I was gone for like an hour, and that whole time I was very calm and relaxed, and I felt uplifted. I was in my mood completely shifted. So when I got back to my car and I stopped the music, I started to really put some energy into it and start thinking about it. And I realized that there's a lot to this music therapy thing. It really is. That there's a lot of evidence just from what I experienced that day. It's like, oh my gosh, this is something that is really helpful for all of us. So I highly encourage you, when you have one of those days, which we all do, and it was just things that are like, yuck, pick up the flute, maybe play some music for yourself. Just shift the mind through music. Shift it through however you feel, whether it's listening to good music that you love, whether it's playing a couple of songs on the flute, and pay attention to the shift. Really start to think about it and become aware of it, because it's a great tool. So I hope you all take advantage of that.